stopped the stream and everything. Alright. My streams should be good, but my YouTube one, I'm not sure if it's working. So I'm clicking this to go live. And yeah, looks like my stream is working fine. All of my streams are working fine. So I've written my integral. Now I'm just gonna try to do it. This is gonna be equal here. And we've got a log of 2. I think I never did this type of exercises. And with a log, I don't see any formulas. So I think here I need to use the integration by parts. Okay, as if I use u substitution, it will not work out that great, I think. So I'm gonna use integration by parts. Let me check this stuff out, like this thing with the views is too small. I'm gonna place it like this. Okay, so I've got first the dv, which will be something that is easier to integrate, and I picked x dx, and now what I'm going to derivate is the u, so log 2x. Now derivated du. Not sure what the derivative is for log 2x. Let me see the formulas. It looks like there's a formula for this. So the derivative would be 1 divided and x ln and ln of 2, and that's it. This is what it would be. And now you just have to put a dx at the end, at the du. Now the v here, v is just that integrated, so if it's an x, it's gonna be x to the second power divided by 2, and the dx gets removed. Now I got the integration by parts formula, which will be u, I have it here, log 2x times the v, so times x to second power divided by 2, minus integral and v once again, x to second power divided by 2, times du, so times 1 divided by x ln 2 dx. This is what I have so far, and essentially here the limits are from 1 till 2, equal again that part with log 2x times that. I'm gonna leave it as is for now, log 2x times x to second power divided by 2, and there with integral I'll have x to the second power divided by 2x ln 2, something like this. I guess I can move some of the numbers. No, there's no numbers to move in front of the integral, and I think we're gonna have to use IBP again for the second integral, as there's no formula for this kind of stuff. So x to the second power divided by 2x ln 2. So I'm gonna write like this for now. Integral, at the top I have x to the second power, and at the bottom 2x ln 2 dx, and I have a formula right for where I have x to the second power divided by something, right? I should be having a formula like this. There is a formula where x to the second power is below, but when it is at the top, I'm not sure. Trying to see if there's such a formula. Not sure if there is something like this. Can't seem to find it. And if I use integration by parts here, I guess I can work something out. Once again, yeah, I guess I'm gonna try that. So if I use integration by parts, first I'm gonna go with u, and as I'm going with u, I would take the u as 1 divided by 2x ln 2, because I can move x to the second power to the right and use it as my dv, because it's easy to integrate. So I'm gonna put this as the u, 2x ln 2, and here du will be this derivative, and I'm not really sure what this is derivated. I'm gonna check it out. I'm not sure if there's such a formula here. I mean, ln of 2 derivative, something like this. There's 1 of 2 ln x divided by x. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do here. I'm gonna try to solve it with ChatGPT, and let's see how it's solved. got my app here. So I'm gonna take a picture. And now I'm just gonna crop it. Now send it to ChatGPT. And it's in the process. And it's telling me that we have didn't pick up the integral right. I think it's because I flipped the photo. Let me try again. I'm gonna flip the photo in original position and trying again. Gemini can interpret the photo pretty well, even though it's flipped, but ChatGPT seems to have an issue with that. Yeah, it picked it up right now. And so it's solving it. It gave me the result of 2 minus 3 divided by 4 ln of 2. And let me check it with my book. It should be correct. ChatGPT usually does it correct. Gemini can have some mistakes sometimes. So going to the right page. Okay, here. And this is exercise number 37. Yeah, it's correct according to my book, which is good. Alrighty. So, yeah, you start by solving with U substitution, of course. But looks like I could have converted the logarithm at the start. Yeah, this is some kind of more complicated stuff, exercises. Maybe the exercise that I'm gonna do next will be less complicated. So yeah, I have to solve this. Step 1, convert the logarithm, and you would get that log 2x is equal with ln of x divided by ln of 2. No idea how I would have known that. Anyway, so I would have that it's 1 divided by ln 2 in the front and then x ln x like this. So I'm gonna write it down. So ChatGPT told me that log 2x is equal with ln x divided by ln 2, and then I've got 1 ln 2 at the front, integral from 1 till 2, and then x ln x dx. And I'm gonna try to solve this with integration by parts once again. I got u, which I'm gonna pick as ln x, as I guess it's like easier to derivate. And the derivative of ln x from my table here is 1 divided by x, which is actually pretty easy. I think I knew that, but I just wanted to like confirm. So 1 divided by x, and now dv will be just x dx, what's left basically from the integral, and v will be that integrated, so x to second power divided by 2. And now just doing the formula, equal, we got at the front the 1 divided by ln 2, and there with IBP I'll have u, so times ln x times B, which is, hold up, I'll be back in about 2-3 minutes. Yeah, well, it took a bit more than a couple of minutes, but yeah, I'm back. This thing is back out of shape. I don't know why. Anyway, it's good now. So I was trying to solve this more complicated integral, definite integral. And basically, I was here, I got this, and just started with that formula, right? The IBP formula. Basically, it's ln x now times v. For us, v is x to the second power divided by 2, and minus integral of v, which is x to second power divided by 2, times du, which is 1 divided by x. Alright, so this is what we have. And now I also have to take into account that I think everything here is times this, as you know, it was in front of integral and I did IBP, and so it should be like this, I think. And we got from 1 till 2 this one, and the rest I have to integrate. And I think when I did the du, I forgot to put the dx, so I'm gonna put it here, because you cannot just write the integral without the dx, so I put it there. Now going with equal here, and once again 1 divided by ln 2, opening this up. That I'll keep as it is, x to second power divided by 2 from 1 till 2 minus, and there I can, you know, simplify this and this, and I would get x divided by 2, and I have to integrate basically x divided by 2, and I think I need to use some kind of u substitution here to do x divided by 2. There's no need for, you know, just integration by parts. But actually, what if I hold up? It's gonna be, if it's x on 1 times that flipped will be 2 on 1, so I'll have 2x, right? I don't know if I can do like this, and if I integrate 2x, I'd get, I mean, I can put the 2 up front, and but anyways, I'm not gonna put it, so I get this and divided by 2, so I get this. So integrated, that should be x to the second power, and this also, you know, from 1 till 2, and closing this parenthesis out. And next, I think I can just do it. There's nothing to integrate left and stuff like that. So 1 divided by ln of 2, opening up my parentheses, and here I'd have ln of 1, which I think is 0. Hold up, I started with 2, right? So ln of 2 I think is 1, and if ln of 2 is 1, that times 4 divided by 2, so it's going to be here just 2, minus, there I have 2 to the second power, which is 4. Okay, I did it with a 2. Now this minus with a 1, so I'll have There ln of 0 times that, so 0 and minus 1. So essentially here, if it's minus 1, it's going to be minus with minus, so it's going to be plus here, plus 1. And this is what I have. And I should be having there minus 1, right? And so that with minus 1 is going to be minus 1 divided by ln of 2. And yeah, I think that is not like in the responses book, so something might be wrong. I'm gonna check with ChatGPT right now to see it. Drink a bit of water. Okay, now I'm gonna check it out. I was here and evaluate from 1 to 2. Multiply. It does it pretty shortly, and yeah, we're gonna see if I can get an expanded version from ChatGPT if I don't understand something. Going back here, and essentially it's trying integrate x ln x by parts. So ln x dv equals with x dx, and I would have had like this minus this, yeah, right. And so I can put like this. Yeah, like this, minus 1 divided by 2 up front x dx. Why that easy? 1 divided by 2 up front x, I guess. So if you take that up front, you would have that. It was like this, I guess. And you integrate that, and you would have x at the second power divided by 2, so you'd have that x at the second power divided by 4. Yeah, this is what I'd have here, I think. And if I go like this, I'll have there 2, right, minus there, it's just 1. And if I put a 1, I'll have there 0. And the second one, minus 1 divided by 4. And with plus, it's going to be like this. And after this, I'll have 2 minus 1, which is 1, plus 1 divided by 4. So I have 5 divided by 4. And so 5 at the top, 4 ln 2, something like this, which is not exactly right. Let's check the evaluations, what went wrong here. Evaluate from 1 till 2. So at x equal 2, I'll have yeah, this. So ln of 2, that just stays as it is, I think. And I'd have, hold up, what is it divided by minus 2 ln 2, okay, minus this. So essentially it's going to be at x equal to 2 ln 2 minus 1, and at x equals 1, it's going to be 0 minus 4. So this minus 1 divided by 4. And I'd have 2 ln 2 minus 3 divided by 4. Yeah, but I had at the front 1 divided by ln 2. So if I multiply this by that, I would essentially put ln 2 at the bottom and all of that to the top. And the ln 2 cancels out. Actually, it doesn't cancel out, it just gets 2 minus 3 divided by 4 ln 2. Yeah. Where did the 4 go? Oh, so below. Yeah, that sounds pretty complicated. Anyways, it's done. I'm gonna try another easier example this time. So going back there with exercising and stuff. Well, let's see. Properties. Some examples. Let's try some examples with use substitution stuff and examples that are not like that complicated, so I'm gonna try that now. I'll have integral from 0 till 1, and that is x to the 4th power divided by x at the 4th power plus 1 dx. So this is solved with essentially use substitution, and I can substitute right x at the 4th power plus 1 with u, and that derivative would give me something at the x at 4th power, so I can cancel that out, right? But if I write it down with u, it's gonna be just that. Let me check this thing out. If it's gonna be like this, number to power divided by number 1. Yeah, I guess I'll work it out. Let me try. U is equal with x at 4th power plus 1 du is equal with, so essentially put it was like hold up, if I derivate, it's gonna be 3 up front or 4 up front. Let's see. If you derivate, you'd put that number up front and times that. So yeah, it's gonna be 4x to the 3rd power and plus 1 just goes to nothing dx. And as I have this, I can just change the limits now. The lower limit is 0. When I put it instead of x to 4th power, I'll have just 1. And if it's the upper limit change, I'll have 1 plus 1, which is 2. So that's the new limits. So from 1 till 2, the limits. At the top I have x at the 3rd power divided by u, and instead of dx I write du, so it'll be 4x fourth power dx, and so this and this just cancels out, and before I can move it in front of the integral, and so I have just 1 divided by u, which is like 1 divided by x, and the integral of that is just ln and module of u this time, not x. So I'll have 4 ln module of u, and now just calculate the limits from 1 till 2, and I can put the 4th here up front, and I'll have ln of 2, which I don't know if it's 1, just gonna keep it like this, minus ln of 1, which is actually 0. So the result should be 4 ln of 2 for this exercise, and now I'm gonna check with my book because it's faster to check with my book instead of my ChatGPT app. So now checking, this is exercise number 16. Going where I was there. Alright. I was here. And the result is 1 divided by 4 ln of 2. So instead of 1 divided by 4 I have 4, so maybe I missed something here. Not exactly sure what I missed. Oh, because it was below there, so I put 1 divided by 4. Yeah, I guess. Moving on to the next one, and I'm gonna take a larger one, but maybe necessarily it will not be that difficult. 0 pi here, and cos at the third power x minus 3 divided by 4 cos x, and essentially here dx. This is what I have. Well, it's u substitution once again. You can see there's the cos 3x there, the cos x, the minus 3 divided by 4. Now what shall I substitute with u here? Probably cos 3x, I think. I should start with that. But let me check with ChatGPT how it did it, to be sure. Snap a photo and crop it, you know it, and just send it to ChatGPT afterwards. Boom, save, like this, and pop it in there. Should be no issue. And so actually we can first write it in another form, and ChatGPT didn't actually use a u substitution here, so the result is 0 for this. Let me check with my book if the result of my book is also 0. Module 2 here, and this exercise 17 or what, 21. Yeah, it's 0 in my book, so it's correct. I had little doubt that it would not be correct, so essentially integrated it's sine x. So basically it integrates straight away. Cos x is sine x integrated minus where I can just write as sine 3 x divided by 3. Now where did the 4 go? Compute each piece. I'm gonna try to get an expanded solution for this one. So let's try that. Solve in detail. Yeah, this will give me an expanded solution for this exercise. Here's a clean detailed solution. I got this. Use a trigonometric identity, substitute the integrand. The integrand becomes this cos 3x divided by 4. You know, I've decided to stop the stream for now. As you know, I have some stuff to do, so yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll see it after 2 days.